What is going on YouTube? Examples here, coming at you with a brand new video here on Destiny, and once again we are going to be playing on the Crucible area of the game. Now Trials of Osiris is now available for us to play, but unfortunately we do not have two other Guardians to play with. Ricky isn't on at the moment, and whilst he's not on, I'm not really going to try and find two other Guardians to play Trials with. I'd rather play Ricky and one other person, so I'm not going to bother obviously attempting to try and find people for that. Obviously in Destiny 2 it'll be a little bit easier to play that particular game type if it's still in the game, so obviously you can just find people via the community area, and I don't really want to play Skirmish on my own. I have played it on my own once on my channel. It is a fun game type, I do enjoy it, but I'd rather play that with Ricky now that he's back playing Destiny. So the only two game types really that I could play are Rift and Clash. I could potentially play Rumble Supremacy or Mayhem and Rumble, but I don't really want to be playing any free-for-all games. I'd rather be playing a team-orientated game. So we are going to go back onto Rift today. I still have some bounty bits to do for that particular game type. On the bounty you can get from Shaxx, I believe is the Crucible guy. I'll very quickly show you what I need to do with regards to that. As you can see, I've got all the Trials of Osiris bounties ready for when I do end up starting playing that particular game mode, and when I do, I'm hoping to bring that to you guys. But with regards to Rift, we have to complete 5 more matches. We need to get ourselves 18 more kills, and we also need to stop a runner as well. That will give us 5,000 experience even, and 500 Crucible reputation, alongside some unknown rewards which we won't know until we end up, I can't even speak, fulfilling that particular bounty. I also have a few others that you can get from the guy that sells all the Crucible stuff. So I've got Iron Victory, Scout Rifle kills, which is what I'm going to be doing today with regards to my Meter multi-tool. I've also got sidearms. Again, I've got a sidearm as my special weapon. Also, there's auto rifles and heavy weapons as well. So I'm hoping that I can potentially get a couple of those done on my little session I'm going to be having tonight. Because I'm going to be staying up quite late tonight to play this particular game alongside Tekken 7, which I've also recently bought, and I'm enjoying playing. I haven't played it online yet because I don't feel like I'm at the stage to play Tekken 7 online. When I get around to it, I'm pretty sure I'm going to enjoy that aspect as well. I just got to find some fighters that I'm fairly good with to be able to actually play that game on the online setting. But nevertheless, let's get back into what we're playing today, which is obviously Destiny. If you guys want to see some Tekken 7 content up until September, please let me know, and I will definitely bring that to you guys, as well as Injustice 2. I also have that game as well. But for now, we'll stick with Destiny unless you guys decide that you want to see some other games alongside this title as well. Because in September, the only game you're really going to be seeing me upload is going to be Destiny 2. I might stream other games when I actually move out and move into a different place and have better internet, fingers crossed. But I won't be uploading other games onto YouTube unless I end up streaming on YouTube rather than Twitch. It might be a possibility, but I want to start off streaming on Twitch, and then we'll see how it goes from there. But nevertheless, hopefully we can continue our little run of Crucible games that we've been having recently. I've been playing fairly well in each and every game that I have been playing in the Crucible, so I'm hoping I can continue what I've been doing in those games in today's game as well. Obviously, having the Meter multi-tool as my primary does help, but as I showed yesterday, I can also use other weapons. I used a auto rifle in yesterday's video, which was basically part of a bounty for the gunsmith. So I can use other weapons. I kind of handicapped myself, I guess you could say, last time around. But this time we're going in with our Meter multi-tool. And I was about to say, is it going to actually spawn us into a map? But it has done so. We are going to be playing on Bannerfall, the last city on Earth. So fingers crossed we can actually make this map work for ourselves and be able to get a decent amount of kills and also pick up a victory in the Rift playlist as well. Now this particular map is a map that I know a lot of people will snipe on over by that tree if it was Clash, but seeing as it's not Clash, it's actually the Rift, they may not do that particular strat. However, I have a strong feeling they probably will, and they also like to spawn snipe off the start, so I'm not even going to bother jumping up there. Just going to see if anyone does it. So one person's put his nade down up there. No, okay, that's a crow. I was about to say one guy's put his nade down up there, but he clearly hasn't. That is literally just a crow. I'm going to pop that over there, and I end up dying as well. Bear with me 2 seconds. Okay, that's just my WhatsApp, that's fine. I was about to say, if that's Facebook with Ricky saying he's coming back on, then that'd be pretty cool. Unfortunately, it wasn't. It was actually just my WhatsApp group for my basketball just saying, "Oh, training's going to be on this day," which is fine. I will definitely be playing for the Silverbacks in this year's season. This year's season? Yeah, this year's season is fine. But unfortunately, I couldn't pick up the kill on the runner there. A little bit unfortunate for ourselves, but we do end up going down fairly early in this game. Not by much, we're only down by 2,000 points, but those 2,000 points are significant in the start of a game because it can get out of hand fairly quickly if you are playing the Rift. If you guys have never played it before or never seen me play it, which you probably should have, considering that I have uploaded it quite recently. This particular game type is a very, very heavy game type on having a runner with the spark. Once you put that particular spark into the Rift, it ignites and it gets you a little bit of an extra points bonus, I guess you could say, for actually popping that into the opponent's Rift. So hopefully, I keep saying hopefully, I know, but fingers crossed anyway, that we can actually start getting a runner down to the actual, down to our opponent's Rift area, and then be able to put in some points. But unfortunately, this guy's also using a multi-tool, and I have come to find that the multi-tool is one of those weapons that every single person in the game at the moment is either using this, the Hawk Saw, or there's one particular what's it called? Hand cannon that people are using as well. That is my phone going off twice, but I do believe that's going to be people with regards to my team's training, etc. on WhatsApp, so I am going to ignore that for now. Obviously, I want to kind of focus up on this game and see if I can help my team actually get this particular spark into the Rift. It doesn't seem like we could, but I did serve as a distraction. Me and my teammates put it in, so that's quite good. I'm quite happy that I just served as a distraction for my team right there, because right now I'm not having the best of games in percentage of kills wise, because obviously I'm quite used to being able to not destroy people, but be able to pick up kills that I shouldn't really be able to pick up with regards to this particular weapon. So me playing the way I am right now is a little bit annoying for myself, I'm not going to lie. It's one of those games that isn't really going my way right now. Okay, there's a guy. He's weak. I'll let my teammate chase him. I'm not chasing the guy just so I can get a kill on the runner right now. I'll let our teammates see if they can stop him from getting in. I don't think they're going to be able to. Okay, they do. I was about to say I don't think they'll be able to because I saw the dots on the runner for the opposing team advancing quite close to where he needs to be. So getting that stop was actually quite good. I'm going to play around the spark a little bit here just to see if I can assist my team with picking it up and pushing it forward. I'm not too sure what actually happened the last time around, but the last time around we let a guy literally take the spark from under our nose and go from there. So I'm actually going to run underneath here, which is probably a bad decision, but screw it, we're going to do it anyway. And we're going to run around the backside, and I'm hoping... There we go, smash that one in, let's go. We get a kill off of that as well. Unfortunately, we ended up getting tethered by the shadow shot as well, but we ended up putting in the spark that time around. I think I tried to pick up the spark and run it in myself on the other video, or one of my recent videos on this particular game type, and unfortunately we weren't able to actually put it in. We got very, very close to, but we weren't able to do so, which was a little bit annoying. But this time around we managed to put it in, and we managed to get some points on the board for our team. So we are now winning by close to 2,000. In fact, yeah, around about 2,000, which is good. I really want to stop this runner, but at the same time, it's probably not the best idea. No. No. Thank God for that. I managed to not stop him. Oh, I managed to... That was close. I managed to kill him, and I managed to survive his heavy ammo. That is quite ridiculous, I'm not going to lie. What I was trying to say before I had to clutch up, I guess you could say, with a kill is with regards to the guy that was playing on heavy ammo. I wanted to kill him before he got it. The reason behind that is because if he actually ended up picking up that heavy ammo, he may have had a chance of killing me, like the guy that I managed to survive his heavy ammo did as well. So I'm fairly happy with that. But unfortunately, we do end up losing the duel after that against the other guy that's using the multi-tool on the opposing team. So I don't know what my KD ratio is right now for this game. I'm pretty sure it's not as good as I want it to be, and I'm pretty sure that guy was nowhere near me when I ended up dying to his arc blade. However, I heard him pop it, but I didn't really have the best of reaction times to think, oh, I should run away from this, rather than, oh, I'm just going to fight this particular guy. This guy with the spark, I don't know where he's going to be going. Okay, so he's gone to my right because I can hear the spark. Oh, hello. I'll take that kill. This guy's just running around like Houdini. What's he doing, dude? Not quite sure what that guy was doing with regards to where he was running around. I think he was doing that to kind of juke us, because I had no idea where he was going whatsoever. But this is a closer game than I wanted it, not wanted it to be, but anticipated it to be even, because the other couple of times I've played this particular game type, it's been a bit of a blowout, I'm not going to lie. Like, the team that I've been on, we managed to pick up quite a few kills in this particular game type, which means that we've had control over the spark, which meant that obviously we were able to put in points. This time around there's a little bit more of a fight for the spark, which is quite good. Unfortunately, that particular fight for the spark we are currently losing, and I couldn't stop him because obviously I can't end up knifing someone with the spark. I think with the spark you have a little bit more armor, so obviously it's a little bit harder for you to kill. It's a little bit like when you have the uplink ball in Uplink if you play Call of Duty. Obviously with regards to that particular game, it's a little bit different. Obviously you are trying to dunk or throw it in rather than obviously slide it into the opponent's rift. I'm actually going to just nade that there, and I didn't want to be killed by that. I'm not going to lie, I was trying to back up at the same time as killing, well, shooting the guy, but unfortunately we weren't able to do so. Apparently I got killed by the Monte Carlo, which is a bunch of bullshit, because obviously this guy is not using a Monte Carlo, he was using his super ability, so I don't really know where the game got the fact that he was using a Monte Carlo from right there. But nevertheless, we ended up dying regardless, so we can't really complain too much. There's a guy, I was about to say, there's a guy with a meter multi-tool literally playing behind that tree. We need this spark. We need the spark. I don't care how many people you've got to fight for it. Just get the spark and run. Where the fuck did you go? Oh, there. Please, please, game. Thank you. I was about to say, please let me kill him. Bloody hell. That was a little bit annoying. I thought I had killed him a little bit quicker than I actually did. Oh, that's the guy with the medium multi-tool. You can go fuck yourself. I'm nading your ass. Nading his ass, and then I don't end up getting anything from the nade, which means I don't end up getting any of the kills. Come on, give me that kill. Thank you very much. That's all I wanted. I just wanted that kill to try and help my team. So the spark, I think, has charged. It has charged, and I think we need to put this in really to be able to clutch up and take the victory. Because they're at 19460, we're at 16640. So, okay, the runner goes down. That's a little bit unfortunate. Didn't really want that to happen, because now they're literally 200 points away from victory. There's a guy over here. Don't know. I didn't know whether he knew I had the golden gun and started to just play like a bitch or what, but that's what it felt like anyway. Take that. Take that assist even. I was about to say I'll take that kill, but I obviously didn't kill the guy because it came up with 50 points rather than 100. Let our teammate pick up the spark. Let's see if we can help them push it in. Okay, never mind. I was about to say, let me see if I can help them push it in, but unfortunately we end up taking a loss. We ended up losing by 2,000 points, which isn't actually that bad. Actually, 1,500 points, which isn't actually that bad. I thought we could actually clutch up at the end of that game, but I think the run that they ended up stopping was the run we needed to kind of push ourselves into a area of we can actually get this particular win, I guess. So we ended up getting a 16 kill game with 1 carry, 1 capture, which is quite good for carries and captures. We ended up having a 1.14 KD ratio as well, so I'm fairly happy with that. Now, you guys have probably noticed that in the recent games I've started looking at my stats and looking at how I've done in the game, and that's solely and only because when I first started playing Destiny, or I first started playing the Crucible in Destiny, I wasn't very good, I'm going to be honest. Like, it might have been the weapons I was using, as I was explaining the other day, but I just wasn't very good at the whole Crucible aspect of the game. But now that I've kind of played with both the Warlock, Titan, and also a little bit of the Hunter and the Warlock and a little bit of the Titan, I kind of understand the way I need to play certain situations as the Hunter and as the Warlock. So I'm hoping that that particular aspect of things helps me out in the future when it comes to Destiny 2. Obviously, Destiny 2 is going to be a little bit of a different scenario, I guess you could say, with regards to gameplay and how the game, how you're supposed to play, I guess. With regards to like the certain Guardians, because the supers are going to be different, you might have different upgrade abilities, etc, etc. So obviously I can't say that everything from Destiny will be able to transfer across to Destiny 2 gameplay wise from myself, but I'm hoping I can keep it up and continue pushing forward and getting better at the game, both for your guys to enjoy and also for myself as a player of the game. But nevertheless, guys, if you did enjoy today's video, please leave a like, rating and subscribe to the channel for more content. I'm also going to have a quick check before we go just to see what progress we have made with regards to our bounties. So we've played one more game in Matches Complete. We have got ever closer to getting the primary kills. I think we're at 32, so we've got 8 kills with our primary that game, which puts up to 40, so we need 10 more with our primary weapon, and that part's done. So the main thing really is stopping the runner, so that's something I need to do at some point. We've got 8 scout rifle kills, obviously, in that game, as well as 2 sidearm kills, so that means that we've got 10 kills with our actual weapons, and we've got the rest of our kills, which is 6 with our special ability, or our super, even special ability, but our super. And as you can see over on the right hand side, this is all of my reputation I've currently got with regards to what you can gain reputations from. I've got 10 with the Cryptarch, 6 with the Vanguard, 11 with the Crucible, 11 with Dead Orbit. I have only 1 with Crota's Bane, because I don't really know what kind of stuff you can get from that, but I might start doing that a little bit more. I've started doing the gunsmiths bits and bobs, so obviously we are at a rank 2 at the moment, and I need to do some more House of Judgment because I just enjoy that game type way too much to not play it. And also we've got obviously the salvage custom parts, so we need to get rid of rare or legendary snipers, so we've got 5 more of them before we can reach another bit with regards to the gunsmith rankings. But nevertheless, guys, as I said, that's going to be the end of today's video. I kind of blabbered on a little bit there for a little bit longer than I thought I would, but nevertheless, if you did enjoy the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more content. Also, if you want to see any Tekken 7 content up until September, again, let me know in the comment section down below. But thank you so much for watching this video today, guys, and I shall see you in tomorrow's.